This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso, and the Battle Buddies online. Well, I'm back home. I've been back home for years now. It takes that many years to try to screw a veteran's life over too. As they lie, Everybody lies all the time. So I kind of expect a lot from my hometown in the 4th of July street. Live television, state of New Jersey. I thought my town was tougher than that to keep the 4th of July parade going after 9/11 attack, even with this corny little flu virus that you all came up with. So I thought the 4th of July parade will keep going in the state of New Jersey. Because then you're going to have to wave at me as a veteran. It feels good when people do respect you. I don't know how much respect you need in America after 9/11 attack as an American soldier after 9/11 on a 4th of July street. So I thought my family, my brother, my dad, my mom, my whole family would go out of their way to make me cool back home from war. I would have met all the celebrities back home as a veteran, all the wrestlers and everything, because I'm a veteran and that's what they do for veterans. When I was a soldier overseas, soldiers got to meet the wrestlers of WWE, WWF, and everything. I didn't get to meet the wrestlers at war. I didn't really get to meet a lot of people or celebrities at war because my unit trusted me to be on guard 24 hours a day. So when celebrities came on base, I didn't know celebrities came on base because I was a hard-working soldier on guard 24 hours a day after 9/11 attack. So I didn't even expect my hometown law to give me a hard time back home. Or my neighbors. I really didn't expect anybody to give me a hard time back home as a veteran after 9/11. If the law accepts that people have sex in public places nowadays outside, I think they can accept their veterans back home from war and everything as their hometown law and shit. Sex ain't going anywhere. Porn ain't going anywhere. When you're all dead and gone, your kids are going to be all in porno stars in the future. As you are as an adult now at court. So who can be a porno star on Chatterbait? Only the cops, the law, and the judge, the monitors? Who can be a porno star nowadays? Is that the biggest conflict in the world on the internet? Who can be a porno star? And that's the biggest things that people get upset and fight over, and soldiers get to die over free porn in America after 9/11 attack in New York City. Right? This is my hometown. I'm 38 years old. I'm getting older and older and older. That's whatever. But damn, dude. Well, how long does it take to welcome back your veterans back home? Everybody saw my videos at war. The law themselves in my hometown can't lie to me anymore and acting like they don't know that I'm a veteran. So I know what people do in histories to veterans when they come home. If you cannot prove that you served your country, people won't treat you with any type of respect. But there's a corny gang outside in America throwing gang signs outside and trying to beg for fucking respect outside. And I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack. I didn't join the corny gang after high school. I joined the military and served my country. And that's an honorable thing to do in America. No matter who you are that lives around here. I got somebody's Wi-Fi saying they're the higher up God shit on the internet around here. As a Wi-Fi. You know that I'm a disabled, what? You all knew that I was coming back home alive from war? You all knew that on the internet? After 9/11 attack. So you all sat around and the best thing you could do is sit there and drag out my case so more porn can come on my computer, right? Because pop-up porn sites comes on your computer. So what the law does, they sit there, just like the terrorists did, they sit there and wait to blow up the convoy. And then we're bad guys as American soldiers after 9/11, as we get killed by terrorists like a gang outside. Because terrorists throw out gang signs too, you know, after 9/11 attack. And as they set soldiers to get blown up, they set the soldiers to get in trouble by the law back home after 9/11 attack. So excuse me if I get upset sometimes, because it seems it's no way. It's like I did enough. Can I get at least I did enough at war to get treated like an American hero in the state of New Jersey? Can I at least get that? Can I get some respect for my hometown law? Can I get some respect for my neighbors in my hometown hometown? No. That's how the television works. People go out of the way to make bad news on television. So when people sit there and say, I want change in the world, and they complain about shit, but it looks like no one cares about the negative that's on American television or the negative on the internet. Right? How hard is it to have positive news today? You know, if the news go out of the way to figure out what happened on that street that day, why is it so hard to have there's more positive in the world than they claimed on the extra news. So I'm confused because I'm a free American citizen and I pay for my internet, I pay for my computer, but I have to have everybody on my computer judging the shit at me as they're all higher up around here. Like, you're a corny gang outside. Oh, I have to get street credit for people to respect me as a soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City. In a fucking free American country. So now I gotta beg for my hometown law to respect the soldier after 9/11 because they got jealous of me seeing me making goofy videos on you. That's what's wrong with the world. You're all even the fact that you're all butt naked in the world, everybody's a porno star nowadays and everything, you still get jealous of each other as people. Even though you already saw each other fucking butt naked since the 90s. The internet, is one thing that sucks about the law on the internet, they treat the internet that the internet came out yesterday when you go to court. But the internet been around since the 80s. But that's not how they treat me when I go to court as an American hero. They treat me that kids don't know what porn is on the internet in the 21st century. Well, what do you think kids are doing on the internet 24 hours a day? As kids in the 90s was on the internet around here, what were they doing? How can one student in school get bullied over billions of people doing the same thing on the internet? How can the law have the right to bully a soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City? Right? Yo, porno stars back home from war. But when I came back home, you got jealous of me using Chatterbait on the internet. The whole family used Chatterbait. If I have friends still, I'll use Chatterbait. The law will use Chatterbait because on the bottom of the Chatterbait site it says, the law monitors Chatterbait, but the Chatterbait site keeps getting updated, and somehow the law must like Chatterbait themselves at court around here. They complain about a site on the internet, but the site is updated to 2023. And then you're thinking to myself, people are that mean to each other that they go out of the way to try to hate a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City? What did I do to you? Because last time I checked, I was making goofy videos around here. My grandpa died. So to cheer myself up and how good a heart I am to go out of the way and try to cheer up my family with my goofy videos, people really bully? You're adults and you bully each other as an adult? Hey, can you tell the law this is the 21st century? Kids know how to use the internet, and kids been watching porn since American Pie movies and the Animal House movies. People, before the internet, kids were allowed to read the fucking Playboy magazine. How the fuck America comes up with this uptight shit on sex while they fuck at court in the 21st century? Right? I have to get mocked around here because there's a corny gang outside. So what did I do to come home to America alive, to my hometown? And I'm the nicest guy in the world. I have a good heart. I go out of my way to try to make people feel good about themselves as I dance and make goofy videos on my YouTube channel. Even the fact that y'all beat the crap out of me back home in my hometown in the state of New Jersey, and you're all still sitting there trying to screw my life over so I get put away as your clean record. I don't even have a fucking record of harming kids, but that's not enough for you guys. Everybody wants bad news on television. I think it sucks that the law can sit on your computer and monitor you all these fucking years just to drag out the case. Oh, if we start sending Commiso more porn, then we can get them in trouble by the law. That's American justice. Even the fact all these years I've been making goofy videos in my parents' apartment's room all these years of goofy videos, you all sit there and act like I got 10,000 billions of fucking porn. But that's why you gotta drag out the monitoring. If they're monitoring the porno sites as the law, then that means the site is good because the law is monitoring the site. So apparently they all feel like I have to get the extra monitoring back home. Well, I got the higher up Wi-Fi around here in the state of New Jersey on the 4th of July street. So I came home and I was going to get mocked by my neighbors no matter what. That's my hometown. They have to put a fucked up Wi-Fi name around here as a soldier that I was in Black Ops. I had to go in convoys where we couldn't turn our lights on because we could have got shot by snipers on convoys for people to name their Wi-Fi a fucked up name around here as Americans on American streets. What did I do to deserve this? I thought, shit, when I come home from war, if my battle buddies like my YouTube videos, then when I go home from war alive, man, I could go far in life with my YouTube video. Yeah, I've been making. I had to delete my YouTube channel because I didn't put my YouTube channel rated R, even though kids don't watch rated R movies in the 21st century. And I'm thinking to myself, holy shit. In history, Commiso made a fool out of himself trying to make everybody happy in the world so they learn how to laugh in the world. Nobody knows how to laugh in the world no more. That's how tough your corny ass gang outside are so serious. Their gang outside on the streets don't fucking laugh no more. And your kids are getting raised by that shit on the streets, and now they're worrying about nudity. They didn't worry about nudity online since the internet started. But since they have to make an example out of a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So I think nowadays the only reason why people get in trouble with the law is I gotta make an example out of the soldier after 9/11 attack in New York. So yeah, I do believe the only reason why people became law back home from war is just to pick on me back home. But that's not what I imagined. You know, I did a really good job serving my country. I did my best in the military. I was a really good soldier in the military. So if I didn't get everything correct in the military, I apologize to the military. But I still did my job serving my country after 9/11. I listened to the higher ranks. I did what I was told in the military. I did the Rook March. I lost count how many ranges I went down to. I am a responsible American soldier after 9/11 attack, and you all guys, I serve in to protect the kids in America, to come home and act like I bad around kids so I won't get invited to a cool party back home. That's not what I thought was going to happen. I thought I'd be in a cool movie by now. And it's not just me that thinks this way. I bet you all my battle buddies that I went to war with thinks the same way. You know, not every veteran wants the same thing, but damn, I bet my battle buddies expected more from this country after 9/11 as an American country. I still sitting here making goofy videos and everybody's going out of their way to upset me, to get me in trouble as a veteran. But I still make goofy videos. Even the fact that you're talking shit about your American hero on television or on the internet in the first place, how can you do that? Holy shit, we just got attacked by some corny ass gang outside after 9/11 because the gang outside ran out of fucking money, so they robbed America after 9/11. For you guys to sit there and your kid's been using the internet since the beginning of time, and now you act like sex and nudity is the worst thing on the internet while you got dead bodies and shit. You got the war, you got people killing each other. You worry about what kids watch and what? So I don't know what I did to people back home, because I thought I'd be in a cool movie as your hometown hero. I thought my family would come together and have a big deal that I came back home alive from a gang war after 9/11 attack. Right? But that didn't happen. I'm 38 years old now. I'm not 19 anymore. I can't believe my 20s went that fast. And one more year, I'm basically going to be 40 with no kids, no family, no house, nothing. and I gotta rely on the government. No offense, disrespect to the government, but I gotta rely on the government. It sucks, really, because for people as Americans in my hometown to make me feel special you make your soldiers feel like celebrities. You make them feel good that they served their country. As this is the greatest country in the world. I ain't putting down other countries, but this is United States of America. It's America. It's a cool. You all can claim that you hate shit, but y'all still visit America, don't you? They all claim that they hate shit, but they still visit America. So I had to go to court as the sex came out yesterday. Just because you screw somebody's life over, that one person, the next day, because people online 24 hours a day making porn online, billions and millions and more porn the next day, but one person gets in trouble over billions and billions of everybody having sex online. Does that even law make any goddamn fucking sense at all? Soldiers died for our freedom, for you to sit there and screw their battle buddies, veterans' lives over online. I don't know what the problem is across the street, because all I did was wave at them as their kids and some whatever family. It's not. I'm not pointing out people, but you're my hometown neighbors across the street. You grew up. You know that's their Commisos living in this apartment. I grew up with them across the street. I think I played basketball with them when I was a kid around here across the street. To some white guy across the street that got no balls to turn their lights on in America around here. Well, somehow there's people riding off my router around here. I'm your friend that you all could steal internet around here, but I'm a bad friend to you because you're stealing my internet around here. So, I don't understand the conflict on trying to screw my life over, for one, and I don't understand the hate on Commiso back home. I can't even believe anybody can hate on Commiso. I got laid. You all got laid because of talking about me at a party around here for years. You got to make me look bad at the party and got laid around here as your best friend that came back home alive from a gang war on the internet after 9/11. But I still have to go to court acting like I got to pretend that kids don't know what sex is, because they do it too at the court. That's how they get one person in trouble over porn. Because everybody does porn, even at court. But they have to change their thinking as the court in their minds that kids don't watch porn too in the 21st century. Oh, kids deserve to get killed at war and gang violence and crime on the streets. Kids can get killed at their ages. And kids know more about crime on the internet and television as practice safe sex with kids. Can't really practice safe sex if nobody has sex, right? So I have to go to court, and while the kids use the internet 24 hours a day, they're watching porn 24 hours a day as kids in the world. But I have to get judged by some higher up. Oh, only I can fuck at court as the judge, as a higher up after 9/11 attack in New York City after 9/11, as a hometown hero. As a corny gang outside. I hardly believe there's any kind of type of gang outside after 9/11. Because you don't have to join a gang in America. It's a free country. So if anybody pressures my kids, if I ever get to have a family of my own, because I got cock blocked all these years on Chatterbait and everything, I bet you're the ones that banned me on Chatterbait, as close as you are to me. It's just to cock block me as a soldier back home. Soldier. Yes, it's true. Your kids know what sex is in the 21st century. As you did as kids, as an adult, now in the 90s and the 80s online. Kids knew what sex is before the fucking internet. As kids were allowed to read the Playboy magazine in a free country in America. It was acceptable. Oh, my kid is reading the Playboy. Go, boy, you're a man now because you were reading the Playboy magazine. Everybody was cool about that shit in the back in the day. And now the only reason why people are uptight on sex and nudity, because you're the only one that can make a porno movie at a damn court around here. That's why porn is messed up. People back in the day, everybody can make a porno movie back in the day in the 60s and 70s. Everybody was allowed to have sex back in the day in a free country in America. Now, only you, because you're in some corny-ass gang outside, can have sex at this club at the party. And that's what you're teaching your kids. Yeah. Can the law open their eyes if they're monitoring the internet more? Can they open their eyes more on the internet if the law is monitoring the internet? Because last time I checked, there's still dead bodies for kids to view, and they worry about a naked disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack because they don't want me to be on the movie. That's the world we live in. I came home alive from war after 9/11. Everybody made me feel special. I was in uniform as an American soldier. But what people do, they even do it to celebrities. They make the celebrity sound bad so they can't make any more movies. And that's the best friends they got around here after 9/11 attack in New York City. Yeah, I expect a lot from my family back home. I expect a lot from my hometown. Not because I wanted people to bow down to me because I'm a veteran after 9/11. But y'all made me feel special in uniform as an American soldier. So what's the difficulty as now as a veteran? You're making me look like a punk because I can't smoke weed. You're making me look like a punk when you bust down the door when there's a gang outside. I guess cool they got a lock on the door now. As anybody could walk up on the streets into this apartment kind of thing. As I got cool shit. But what people does that? We're supposed to be Americans online. Americans don't kill each other. Americans don't rob each other. Americans don't steal from each other. There's no supposed to be any crime in America. Because we're on good neighborly to each other as Americans. As soldiers die for our freedom, for you guys to treat each other like shit as Americans after 9/11. So, if the law can't figure out what free sex is after 9/11 attack, well, that's the number one thing that does people. You're smarter than me. People always made me feel stupid my whole life. I'm Commiso. I'm slow. I'm stupid. So if you're smarter than me as my hometown law, what's the number one thing that people does on the internet? Oh, correct. Sex and nudity is the number one thing that people does on the internet. So, again, how can one person get in trouble in porn? One person. If the whole goddamn internet is fucking 24 hours a day on webcam, how can anybody get in trouble with porn nowadays in the fucking 21st century? Because we are all responsible Americans in keeping safe sex from kids as kids use the internet. As kids are going to grow up and learn about sex no matter what. But they rather look at porn and saying porn is the wrong, that's the reason why everybody's killing each other. Then that's a fucked up shit to get killed by. Oh, everybody's killing each other because they fucking fighting over fucking free porn in the 21st century. Well, people learn what sex is in caveman land, in caves, without the damn internet. You all act like kids need the internet to learn what sex is. That sucks. You know, I served my country, and that's the coolest thing in my life that I did for myself. I didn't drop out of high school. I didn't join no corny gang outside after 9/11. I served my country after 9/11. And that means a lot to me. So, as a veteran, I still don't understand the fucking court's fucking problem back home. As sex is still on the internet. People like sex. People like nudity. But somehow you all make sex sound and nudity sound worse than somebody getting killed on American television. Nobody should be getting... Is this a free American country? Nobody should be getting killed on American television. That's the whole point of America. But they rather make sex sound worse. And that's what keeping people happy in the world, sex and nudity. Right? People like smoking weed. So let's take that away and see if people get mad. Oh, people like sex and nudity. Let's take that away and see people get mad. Is this the fucking shit we pay taxes for this shit? We pay taxes for the law to have a nervous breakdown, and we were supposed to be protected by the law by the internet in the first place, as they claim that they monitor in the internet. For everybody to set each other up like they're in some kind of movie. They watch so much movies in the world, they set you up just like in the movies. Then you don't get movies. People don't get rap songs. People don't get music. People don't get movies. Nobody gets television shows because there'd be less crime on television. There'd be less crime in the world on the internet. That's the whole point that they made that movie. The whole point of American Pie making that movie to, hey, people can still have fun with sex, but practice safe sex too. Oh, people are all butt naked online, but you all can be safe in America butt naked on the internet. So yeah, I don't understand the conflict with Commiso back home. Because I thought a lot of cool things will happen to me back home where, shit, I like meeting celebrities. You know, I wish I met Michael Jackson. I think me and Michael Jackson would have got along because my name is Michael and I'm goofy just like Michael Jackson. But I won't be able to meet Michael Jackson. So, do you really have to be that cool to meet celebrities? Do you have to be that cool to make it in the world? You know, you teach your kids in school, if you do good in school and get A's and B's, you can make it in this world. To come out of school and there's a corny gang outside saying, you're never going to make it, and you got no friends, so you might as well join this gang, so you won't be left out on the streets as an American kid in a free fucking country. You force your kids to get in trouble with the law because of corny gang outside. As the law forces you to get in trouble on the internet. As how hard is it for American law to direct Americans to same-sex sites, for you guys to have a nervous breakdown in the 21st century, well, I could have got my head chopped off and blown up in pieces, and you would never ever fucking see my body as a closed casket as I came back home alive as your American soldier after 9/11 attack in New York City. So I don't understand my hometown court. They must have to prove they're tougher than me. That's why veterans can't get welcome back home as heroes. Because you all want to pick a fight at me at court around here. Squishing your fucking fists like you can kick my fucking ass as a soldier after 9/11 attack. So veterans, instead of veterans coming home getting welcome back home, they have to prove that they're a fucking veteran on the internet as they all hack your computer and know everything about you as a veteran. So I have to prove to my hometown court that I'd be a good father than them, because they go around worrying about my balls back home than they worry about hanging with their own kids. You know, this sex is sex online no matter how you look at it. But apparently I'm not good enough to have sex back home. I'm not good enough to chatterbait, be butt naked at a party. I ain't good enough to meet the celebrities. I ain't good enough to be in a cool ass movie. I ain't good enough to be anything. And people have been teaching Commiso this shit my whole goddamn life. As I was in special education classes. You would never make it in the military, but I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So it seems that people in your hometown get jealous of veterans. That's why you go out of your way to make them look bad. But that sucks to come home to. This is the United States of America. And no matter what they do to America, America will always be America. Because we're Americans. So I don't know what anybody's issue is. I think it sucks that I gotta get treated like shit back home. And even though you all sit there and try to screw my life over because they want to see my ass in jail cells, in prison as your American heroes back home as veterans, kids still watching sex online just because you get one person in trouble. I can't believe anybody get in trouble in porn. Porn is legal. Hey, law, porn in America is legal. So what do you expect everybody to do on the internet? Porn is legal. Porn is legal. But I guess porn is only legal for you as the judge. Porn is only legal for the cops and the judges and the lawyers and the guards as your disabled color. Porn is only legal for the corny ass gang outside. Oh, there must be something wrong with me because I watch porn like the fucking rest of the fucking world online as the billions of naked people online. Yeah, can you tell the law kids are watching porn without adult supervision in the first place? So kids don't need Commiso back home from war to watch free porn on the internet. But we all have to make each other look like assholes on Action News, right? By the way, that's to make each other look like assholes on television, on the internet. So yeah, I think it sucks that even their kids, as the law is watching porn as we speak now, for you guys to have a fucking nervous breakdown over your hometown hero because you don't want to treat me like a hero back home, and I should be in the coolest fucking movies back home as Commiso. Because you care about me as my hometown and my family and friends. You respect me as a soldier to serve my country after 9/11. So, no, I don't think I should be able to, I don't think I should be begging on Chatterbait. I don't think veterans should beg back home to their government. I don't think veterans should beg to anybody back home. We earn our respect. We earn our benefits from our government. Because we served to protect our country after 9/11 while some corny ass gang outside tried to rob us after 9/11. So it sucks that I have to motivate myself to be proud that I served my country. And I thought everybody would go out of their way to help me out as a veteran. No, it looks like you all want to jump me around the corner because you're a corny gang outside. You know, just because you try to make me look like a pussy as a soldier after 9/11, I'm not joining your gang. I'm proud that I didn't join a gang after high school. I'm a smarter kid after high school, not join gangs outside because their life sucks. And your kids got to grow up in a gang world. But we don't have to. People don't even have to treat each other like shit no more. People don't even have to die at war no more. People don't have to die by some corny ass gang outside no more. Because we're grown-ups. We're adults. But no. I gotta sit here all these years, determine myself and my thoughts if I'll be a good dad one day. Because you all hacked me and found out that I watch the same fucking porn as the fucking world does on the internet. For one, watching porn, how's that even deal with raising a kid? I don't know. Porn is supposed to be entertainment. Porn is supposed to be fun on the internet. As sex is supposed to be fun in a relationship and love. So porn is an entertainment for people. But you all go around screw shit, and that's what can up our economy. Porn can up our economy. Because that's all people do on the internet. So, I got a few haters around here. It's not everybody that hates Commiso. Only a few people that hate Commiso. But you don't even have a reason to hate on Commiso. So how do you have reasons to hate on each other as people in the world? Kids in the world don't even understand why there's wars and violence on the streets anymore. You're all grown-ups as an adults that grew up with Michael Jackson music and collected Pokemon cards around here. To be in some corny-ass gang outside. In a free country. So, I don't know what I did to my hometown law. I don't know what I did to anybody, but I make art on my computer while you all send me old porn. It sucks that people can get in trouble with the oldest goddamn video that's been since the 80s up on the internet. And they're all 80s and 90s years old in the porno movie, but you still can get in trouble with that porno movie. But only you. Not anybody else. Because that porno movie's still up on the internet for everybody to watch in the world. But only you get in trouble as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. So, I'm sorry. If I'm a veteran that came back home alive from a war after 9/11, if I did something to defend anybody as your hometown hero, I apologize. But I don't really think I did anything. I think you was all going to go out of the way to make me look bad because as people robbed me and kicked my ass around the corner, right? So, I thought my hometown, especially in the state of New Jersey, because New York City is right next to New Jersey, If they was going to attack New York, they was going to attack New Jersey next, right? But in order, the part was New York, New Jersey, then Washington, D.C., because New York and New Jersey is closer to the shorelines. So they're too lazy, and they attack the shoreline first, and then move on to the next. But we as Americans prevented 9/11 attack. You know what I mean. As people on planes stop planes from crashing into other American buildings after 9/11. So, if you think veterans came back home about worrying about this hero shit, it's not about the hero shit. It's about, holy shit, I served my goddamn country to come home to put me in jail over fucking sex. While after 9/11, that's people trying to control each other on sex online because only they can earn billions of dollars or trillions of dollars. Yeah, if Disney made porn, Disney would make trillions of dollars right away. So the law has to make money off of porn too or something? Is that it? To make themselves feel good about themselves? So I don't understand what I did to my neighbors. I don't understand what I did to anybody back home, because if anybody realized, I was trying to make goofy videos on YouTube. My grandpa died, so I started making goofy videos again, as I did at war. My battle buddies were all upset at war and sad and angry, so I thought, just make goofy videos. So my grandpa died, I thought the same thing at war, just make goofy videos. But in the world we live in, people see past who you really are on the internet and go out of the way to hate each other for no goddamn reason in the world. That's how stupid people are on planet Earth. We are capable of world peace and solving world problems as we have the technology and we got the smarts to do it as human beings, but we won't. That's how stupid this planet is in outer space. We all think we're all higher up on the internet because we control people's internet porn on the internet by hacking it. And so, while there's a bigger planet with a bigger species on outer space, as a dinosaur, if there's a species that was capable to be a dinosaur on planet Earth that's small as planet Earth, you couldn't figure out how a dinosaur can live on planet Earth that's small as planet Earth. Two bigger planets in our galaxy. So if there is a bigger species than human beings in outer space, all they do have to do is step on our planet. All they do have to do is step on our planet. That's how small our planet is. But we're not smart enough as people to get along. We worry about who could be having sex online and getting killed over that as a corny gang outside. And you worry about what your kids watch while your kids get killed at war. So I don't know what I did. I thought I'd be in a cool movie by now back home. I am pretty goddamn funny for a goofy ass white boy on the internet after 9/11 to go out of the way to make people laugh in the world, to make fool out of myself. But that's not enough, is it? People have enough for everybody not to be sleeping outside. People have enough for everybody who don't have world hunger in the world. People have enough where there's medicine in every country. If there's CVS on the internet, then there's CVS for the other countries so they can get the medicine to help their kids out. We got the internet, but that's not enough. Nothing is enough. Everybody's got a video game system. That's not enough. We still got clean oxygen in our planet Earth. That's not enough. We still got food and supplies on planet Earth. That's not enough. How can somebody like me, where I'm the nicest guy, I should be the miserable and most upset, angry person in the world because of all the violence and all the crime and all the hate in the world to come out, and I still have more personality than the assholes that attacked us in 9/11 in the world. How can that happen? So, you know what? I could be sad and angry like everybody else. My grandpa died. I deserve to be sad. I'm the one that's getting jumped by the people I served my country, and I'm getting trouble by the people I served my country for. So I should be the most upset and angry person in the world. Well, I don't want to be like that. I'm different for a reason in school. I don't like dressing like everybody. I don't want to look like everybody. I think everybody that looks alike in the world, this world be the boringest shit in the world. If everybody look alike in the world, this be the boring shit world in the fucking world, man. So don't get mad because I want to dress like me. I want to be an American. I was born in the United States and they taught me to be an American. And as an American, I'm allowed to fight my fucking case that they lied about on the internet. Oh yes, I watch porn. Whippy fucking do. And a detective investigated a veteran after 9/11 that he jerks off in a free country too. What a best detective fucking work they all did monitoring the internet. Holy shit. It kind of sucks that people the way they are to each other. It doesn't even make any sense how people are to each other. Where the fuck does this hate come from? If everybody's got the freedom in their countries to play PlayStation and chill in their countries, where the fuck is this hate coming fucking from? As we all go to colleges and learn that we are all human beings, but as college graduate, they look at kids like they don't know what a human being is as kids. So we all human beings on the internet. But by now, hopefully, as there's aliens in outer space. So why don't you, as a grown-ups and as adults in the world, teach your kids in the world, shit, we get mad over nakedness in the world as an adults. We don't have no, teach your kids the truth. We as an adults on planet Earth have no goddamn reasons to start wars or violence and crime in the world no more. As people don't want to die at war. Families, soldiers. But teach your kids the only reason why there's no world peace because grown-ups can't grow up and stop having that chip on their shoulders at a party around here. Yeah, teach your kids, oh, the only reason why you're allowed to see death on television as kids is because adults couldn't figure out how to take death off of the internet and television by now as geniuses and smarter than you are as Commiso. Yeah, teach your kids, oh, people die for no goddamn reason anymore in the world. We all can die of natural causes and live a long age as people as in 21st century, as we're capable of doing that. But we can't because what? There's haters that want to die at war or something or whatever. So, I still don't understand the conflict of porn and sex. If porn is legal in the United States, that's what people are going to do. So, I don't understand the conflict on hating on one person to make them, I guess that's how it is. The reason why students bully another student in school so they don't feel shit themselves. So instead of being a good friends to each other in school, they bully one person in school. Because apparently that one person ain't cool enough to go to a party, ain't cool enough to go to school, ain't cool enough to go to class, ain't cool enough to go to do anything. As that's how you treat porn on the internet. Apparently, I'm not cool enough as your hometown hero to chatterbait with back home. As jealous assholes hacked my computer. You know, yeah, I thought there'd be a lot of cooler things happening for me as Commiso. Because I have a good family. I have a good neighbors. You're God, my neighbors, my hometown, and I grew up around here. As Americans outside living in America, I thought you had my back home as Commiso. But instead of actually fixing the issues in the world, people have a nervous breakdown so they won't be viewed on the internet. The reason why other people act like they saw porn today, because they don't want to tell the world they've been watching porn since the internet started. So, while the whole world knows that they watch porn, the whole world has to bully one person in the world. But that law does not make any goddamn sense. If my computer picks up porno sites in the 21st century as the internet, that porno site must have been legal at one point in time, and you all sat there and screwed it over. So if a porno site is still up in the 2023, so I'm going to assume that site must be legal. So it sucks that people can use the internet to embrace each other and motivate each other as the internet and up each other's economies as countries and bring our countries back up from the Great Depression around the world. People use the internet and we're all back in high school on the internet and people talking shit about each other in high school. So, I apologize. I'm sorry to the neighbors. I came back home alive from war. You're Americans outside, and I'm just a veteran. I didn't realize I had to get all this street credit for y'all. I get jumped by a gang outside because they think I'm a pussy. People thought I was a pussy on the wrestling team because of my glasses. But I deserve a lot more. That sucks that you want your veterans to get better, but you don't want your veterans to say, I deserve more. Right? You want your veterans to get better, but you don't want your veterans to say, I deserve more back home from war. I did a lot at war. I went on a lot of convoys. Don't think Commiso was sitting around at war. You all told me what to do and I did it as my higher ranks. I was a really decent American soldier after 9/11. I served my country. I deserve more from the government. I deserve more from my hometown. I deserve more respect from my hometown law. I deserve respect from my family. I deserve respect from my friends. I deserve respect from a lot of motherfuckers. But the time you all give me respect back home as veterans is I'm 80 years old, sitting alone in a rocking chair, wondering where my life went back home from war where I thought everybody had my back home. I'm going to be 40 soon, and I'm behind time. I don't have kids, I don't have a house, I didn't meet nobody to love. I got cock blocked on Chatterbait. Nowadays people meet love on Chatterbait. And there's celebrities on Chatterbait. That must have been what it is. Celebrities was chatterbaiting with Commiso and you got jealous. That's the reason why people can't get along. Because of jealous, hate, hypocritical, assholes that never grew up in the fucking world. So we all have to deserve this. Holy shit. This planet is cool as hell in outer space. But we as people are going to destroy our planet because we're not smart enough to keep our planet alive in outer space. Because we're assholes that rather fight over who can be butt naked online just because they get laid at a party on the internet. So, I only know how to be Commiso. I can't change who I am. This is who I am. If people can't understand me or understand Commiso by now, you know what? I was the guy with the goofy glasses in high school. And we all know people made fun of you if you had goofy glasses in high school. So imagine me being on the wrestling team with the goofy glasses. You all thought you could kick my ass, but every wrestler had a hard time with me. It didn't matter how good you were on the wrestling team or in school. Every wrestler had a hard time with Commiso. It didn't matter who the hell you are. Commiso, you had a hard time wrestling with Commiso. So, yeah, you know, but I want to go back to my goofy videos. I think I'm like making goofy videos. I like making people laugh. I want to try to sing again. I had a hernia surgery. So maybe that's the reason why I couldn't pick up the singing. There was a hole in my stomach. When you have an air leak in your body, you can't sing that well because there's an air leak. It sucks that people make you feel that you're not capable of doing anything in this world. But even, damn dude, all these years you had to set me up a free porn online and I still come out to be Commiso on the internet. Look all the cool things I did. You know how many cool things I did in this apartment? I've been collecting shit on eBay and flea markets for years. I got the coolest shit on the block in the apartment. I don't know shit about puppetry. And I'm doing puppetry on my YouTube channel. I don't know really how... People didn't really teach me how to sing. I took course in Fisher one time, but they really don't teach you how to sing. I'm doing comedy. I didn't even went to college for comedy. So, you know what? If I'm a bad role model to your kids as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City, then there's something wrong with this world, man. Because I got jumped, beat up, y'all try to make me look like a pussy on the punk on the streets, so that's the biggest thing that people do online nowadays. But you know what? I taught your kids how to make YouTube videos. I taught your kids how to have personality. I taught your kids to laugh. Your kids are laughing at me at my videos. When some asshole that robbed America after 9/11 has a corny gang outside. Because the gang outside wants people to be upset and sad in the world. But I taught your kids to laugh in the world instead of this corny ass gang outside in the world. Right? So, it kind of sucks that people can go out of the way to make you look bad on the internet. But how hard is it for people to go out of the way to make their American heroes feel like American heroes back home after 9/11? My videos ain't out to get people as you all sit and hack my goddamn balls online after 9/11. You know, if you get me in trouble, put me away, I come out and watch the same fucking porn that I got in trouble with. That's how fucked up the fucking world is. Everybody can enjoy sex online, but you can't look at me as a good dad one day as a fucking American hero back home after 9/11 attack in New York City. That's the fucked up world you're teaching your kids in the world. But I'm trying to teach your kids more shit. There's more to life than fighting and killing each other. We have life on planet Earth still. Life, it's a miracle that there's fucking life in outer space in the fucking first place. All the shit that could kill us in outer space as lack of oxygen. Tell your kids there's no fucking oxygen in outer space. We are lucky to have oxygen on this planet, and we rather destroy our planet to fight each other over stupid shit who could be butt naked online in the 21st century. Your kids gotta get killed because you as an adult can't grow up and stop fighting shit about shit in the fucking world. So, you know what? People can talk shit about you. People can put you down and bully you. People can try to get you in trouble with the law. People can try to do this and that crap. But you know what? I did something with my life. I'm proud that I served in the United States after 9/11. I'm glad that I got to party with my battle buddies. I'm happy that I got to meet my battle buddies. I went to war with the coolest soldiers in the world. When I went to war with the coolest American soldiers at war. I served my country. I flew in a Black Hawk as a Commiso. When I had to take my 2-week leave, I had to go on a Black Hawk to send me to Baghdad. I got to go to Baghdad to go on vacation. I flew in big giant fucking planes in the military. I was in uniform. Man, higher ranks was respecting me in the military as Commiso. There's a lot of cool things you could say about Commiso and then all hating on me back home in my hometown. So I guess that's why nice people get screwed up in the asshole as nice people in the world. Because we're so nice that we care about your feelings as nice guys in the world. We don't want to upset you. So that you all see that and you go out of your way to screw me over back home. Right? Oh, they got this thing. Oh, you can't be nice to women or the women won't like you kind of shit. Holy shit, then they complain about being with you. I go out of my way to make people feel good. Women. It ain't my fault I'm not this part of the stupid game y'all came up with. Because you don't understand rap music. You know, when somebody say go dig in a rap song, doesn't mean, oh, I should go dig people. That's not the whole point of the rap song. You know, I consider myself an old school listening rap song, because old school rap didn't have to rap this hard to be cool as a rapper. You know, I think that's the reason why people rap so hard. They figure, they claim that the world's so hard. I have to be a hard rapper in this world. But we all know when people make it to the higher ratings of your music is when the rapper's being funny in the rap song. I think Eminem went too serious in rap. Eminem was funny back in the day. And I think because of the streets, Eminem felt like he had to rap harder because of the street talk online. But Eminem was funny in the beginning of time. That's with all rappers. You notice that when a rapper becomes serious, it's like, he just rapping about the same shit as the other rapper, that the street's so hard they had to become a rapper. Is that what you teach your kids? There's kids that want to be a rapper because they want to be a rapper, not because the streets are hard. Rap is, if you know that, hey rappers, hey rappers, did you know rapping is a type of poetry? You know how people go out of their way to hate rap for some reason? But rap is a type of poetry. If you really listen to the words, it's called poetry. So my point is, how does a veteran after 9/11 have to be treated like it's so hard to help your veterans out? As America, everybody comes to move to America all around the world. We got America Got Talent, Voice, and American Idol, and I bet in the future they're going to come up with other shows like that. That's the number one thing that people watching ain't the crime shows. It's America Got Talent, Voice, the dancer crap. You know, people want to dance. People want to have party. You know, people want to listen to rap songs, not to fight in the club because of the rap song. You know, what the hell happened? Where the hell is Michael Jackson? I was supposed to meet Michael Jackson back home after, because my name is Michael too at war, as an American hero. I would have gave Michael Jackson a hug. I said, hey, Michael Jackson, give me a hug, Michael Jackson. Because that's the whole point of Michael Jackson's fucking music. You know, I'm supposed to give Michael Jackson a hug. Because that's the whole point of Michael Jackson's music. But now you're all uptight teaching your kids that life is so hard, so you have to join a gang outside to enjoy life. But you're actually slowing your kids down in the world. So, in a way, it's good that there's a YouTube channel. Your kids can express themselves on YouTube. Kids can tell the adults what they want in life, what they want in this world. So no, I won't be bad around kids. I could be a nudist around kids, and your kids will respect me more than you as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 than my hometown. You know what? It sucks. If people think porn sucks, then don't fuck it up for the rest of the world. That the porn, you know what I'm saying? It's all politics in porn. It wasn't that much fucking politics in porn back in the day. And sex is gonna happen if you make a fucking porno movie online or not. Sex is part of life. So it kind of sucks that people can get in trouble over sex in a free American country after 9/11. That's all people do nowadays online is sex. But we live in a world where people don't know how to party anymore. People don't know how to party. You know, because everybody will have a good time at a party. But no, everybody picks fights at the party. Everybody thinks they're better at the party. You got to up each other on the streets. You got to, oh, I'm better than you. I'm better than that. I'm better than this. And that's what you're teaching your kids. You got to be better than the other kid in school to make it in the world. No, it should be all kids in school should make it in the world. No matter if you're the lowest kid in school, or the smallest, or the tallest, or the slowest, or the fastest. Every kid should make it. That's the whole point of going to school. You learn what you want to be in school. But that's not how you talk to your kids on the street. You're never going to make it in the world unless you join this corny ass gang outside. So I don't know what I'm teaching kids or what I'm teaching people, but you should be happy and glad that the world y'all came up with that. Damn, at least there's still a laughing goofball on the internet in this world, right? At least there's still a laughing goofball in the world that we can joke around with and laugh in the world, because you claim it's that hard to live on the street of Mercer Township. So, you know what? Whatever, you know. If people can come together, hate on one person, then I think people are capable enough to come together to have world peace and let your kids have a break of this fucking world y'all came up with. World peace on the fact that in real life, every adult listened to Michael Jackson music and had a good time in their lifetime. Can you let your kids have a good time in their lifetime on the planet Earth? Can people grow up and stop having a chip over their shoulders and You all claim begging for respect, but you don't fucking respect each other. Right? You got a corny gang outside begging for respect, but I'm a disabled goddamn fucking veteran after 9/11. How the fucking respect do I need back home in America to motivate myself and be proud that I served my country after 9/11, man? Yeah. You know, I may not be the smartest. I may not be the funniest. I may not be whatever sexy looking person you want me to look like. But at least there's somebody in the world that still has a personality in the world you all came up with online, man. Because if the law is monitoring the internet, there should be no crime and every site should be safe as kids use the internet 24 hours a day. So whatever, you know. I don't get people. That's why I live alone with my kitty cat. I'd rather understand what the cat wants than try to understand why people still can't get along with each other. And we have all the technology and all the sources, and we're supposed to be smarter than back in history as people, but seems like people are getting more stupid and going out of the way just to hate each other on the internet. So, yeah, I think it sucks that every adult should know by now. Every kid knows what sex is in the 21st century. But I'd rather kids know what sex is than finding dead bodies online in war and getting killed at wars and shit. Because either way, sex is, kids are going to learn sex no matter what. But how hard is it to keep 21st century safe sex in the world online? So I came back to haters because I should be further in life back home. I thought, hey, Commiso, you're a veteran? Come follow me. I show you all the celebrities. Because you're a good hero back home, and you're my friend, and my brother, and my son, and my nephew, and my cousin. You came back home alive. You deserve a lot of. You protected our flag by some asshole. Then you deserve to meet all the celebrities. You deserve to be at least one movie. You deserve as my battle buddies. I don't mind making a movie with all my battle buddies that I went to war with. What really happened at war? Because I really don't know. I'm an American hero, and I don't even know why I'm an American hero after 9/11. So my battle buddies gotta let me know what's going on in the movie and what really happened. I was so loud, laughing at guard, all the snipers could have killed me. I was laughing and having a good time at war. Everybody knew Commiso was at war at the time. You could hear me miles away in the desert because I was laughing. So I must have freaked out the bad guys. What the fuck's wrong with this white boy in the desert? What the hell is he laughing about in the war? And my battle buddies thought the same thing. And I guess I was still in Europe and clubbing with my battle buddies. That's why really after war I wanted to club and do battle buddy and party with my battle buddies again. But a lot of you went back home and I was like, I don't want to go home. I'm having so much fun in the military overseas. I don't feel like going home yet. I want to see the countries. I want to travel. I'm a world traveler. I just figured out how to travel the right way now. And all these years I've been when I was at war. That's why it says backpack Europe. You only need like a week of clothing in the backpack. So now I know that. And they taught me how to fold in the military. So I can fit everything in a backpack. I don't need all this luggage to travel. I only need my backpack and a couple clothes. Because worst to worst, I could get shit over there in Europe. And another thing, just because people freak out when there's different languages on the buildings traveling. All you have to do is look through the window and figure out what's in that store. You don't even have to read the words on the building. That's what I also learned. So I don't even have to read now to travel. I could just look through the window and figure out what that store is selling. That's how easy it is to travel. But people make everything so complicated as traveling. People make everything complicated online. Like, I have to go to court because my hometown law don't know what section porn is online in the 21st century. So, yeah, I apologize if people took me the wrong way. I am an outcast. But anybody that took me the wrong way as Commiso, there must be something wrong with you, because I am dancing like a fool. Did you ever see my videos online? Hey, is there anybody out there? I feel like on Titanic. Is there anybody out there on the internet? Did you see my goofy videos yet? Because they make it sound like the internet is so working so slow and everything. You know, I'm glad I'm Commiso. I don't have to identify people. I don't have to join a gang to prove to myself as Commiso. I'm a free American citizen that served my country after 9/11, and the rest of my, if you like it or not, for my rest of my life, I'm going to be known as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Even when I'm 80 or 90 years old, I'm still going to be a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So I wish everybody back home get over themselves. You know, this country ain't that bad as the television make it and the internet. If there's that many people on the internet should be fixed by now. But whatever. I'm just Commiso. I'm just trying to make people laugh because Grandpa died. I'm trying to make people laugh because I was at war. I have a personality, I guess. So I'm doing my best, as I still feel like I have to defend myself, as haters still on my computer back home, where I thought a lot of cool things would happen, as all veterans thought that. But how many veterans back home after 9/11 living on the streets? They claim that they care about their heroes so much that they allow them to sleep on the streets. So, I'm lucky to be where I am because how hard you are back home from war. I earned this Santa Claus. I earned her. I earned the flag. I earned everything that's in this apartment. And it seems like everybody wants to take everything away from me as a veteran. So, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies on. I thought people get over themselves and accept that there's sex online by now, even the hometown law on the internet. This is Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies online.